Welcome back. It's your boy James, aka Ralph's favorite, and you already know what I'm ready to talk about.
What's up? What's up? This is B. Three exclamation points. I wonder what he could want. I wonder what he wants to talk about. Draymond didn't sign with the team yet, did he?
TBD Nation, what's up? Every week, we will provide you with a quick rundown of some trending topics. Now, we are calling it the Pulse. So stay tuned.
Saying 98.
What I'm trying to tell you is you're being ignorant. That's it.
I went to Fifth Ward by myself.
I wasn't laid off. I was fired.
Welcome to the Pulse. Stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get into that, right? So the top news for sports today, B, is LeBron James signing to the Sixers. Where were you at? This is probably going to be one of those things. I remember where I was at and what I was doing when it happened. Where were you at? What were you doing?
Bro, I was doing like the most domestic, mundane task of all. I was washing clothes. I was at the laundromat and I was just chilling in the car as the clothes were in the washing machine. And, m- doom scrolling Twitter or whatever, and I just happened to catch it at the perfect moment. Sham Charania tweets LeBron James decides to sign with the Sixers, and I still, in this moment, don't know what to do with myself. As you all know, or if you follow, LeBron is my GOAT and has been for many years now. So this is great. This is a great day for me to be a Sixers fan and a LeBron fan.
Facts. I mean, I'm still overjoyed. It's still kind of surreal. I mean, my nerves have gone down at the very least, but I, you know me, I work from home, so I happened to look at my phone and saw the text from you and had to go look and verify, like, oh my God, is this real? It's not AI. And I just went nuts. Had to tell my boss I need the rest of the day off because I can't contain myself. It's so fucking crazy. I'm so mad I'm not in Philly right now. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Chip
Yeah,
this
man.
year?
No, unfortunately, no. So I have not gone that far with it yet. I do pay attention to the patterns that LeBron, when he goes to a new team, it's usually year two.
Yeah, yeah.
So he need that 1 year to figure it out. His second year in Miami, he won. When he went to Cleveland, that second year, he won. Then when he went to the Lakers, figure it out, get AD. That second year, he won. So
ECF?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I can see that. I can. I don't. Yeah, I can see the Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay.
I could even see him making the finals and losing the finals. But I still think you need a year to figure it out. I'm not
Yeah.
going to hold him to a championship immediately. That would be great because initially when the news first broke, my mind was, oh shit, back-to-back championships, finished with six. Fuck Jordan, retire. Like I went there with it. Then I had to like come down. Like, all right, let me chill, let me relax, and but I settle on this year is a figure it out year, and 2027, 2028 year is ours.
I'm with that. You're right. When you follow Bron's patterns, he needs that 1 year to figure it out. I mean, it usually takes the team pretty far in that one
Yeah.
year, but it is that 1 year. By year two, chip bound. Say now we need Howie to do is to pull a move. You know what I mean? It's time. It's time. Max eyeing us. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Let's go.
the jersey
Let's
sold
go.
out right away. So Fanatics was on it, and they already had the jersey made, the Swingman jersey, and it was sold out immediately. And I'm like, we already know that. We ain't gonna get it to the third wave of jerseys to come out. We might be some bootleg Jones coming out. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm not above it. Spoiler alert, sorry, I'm not above it. When them Jones come out, I might cop one.
Are you putting the 2 on the AI jersey? Just for the time being.
No judgment zone. I didn't think of that, but you know what? I'm sure I got one somewhere lying around here. I got an AI jersey somewhere where I could dust that joint off. You know what I mean? Figure it
Throw a
out.
little 2 on it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Throw a little 2 on it. Like, why is it? Don't worry about none of that.
Right. Know that I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh man, B. I'll be honest with you, just to put a button on it. For me, before Jaylen Brown came to the Sixers, when I saw some of the moves that were being made in free agency, I said, I'm really getting excited about basketball again. Like how I used to like really love this game. Meanwhile, it's typically in the last couple of seasons, basketball is over. I can't wait for football. Football is number one for me. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that. But I'll be honest, right now, I'm looking forward to basketball season. And Brian coming here, JB, Brian, Maxie, VJ, and B put on the 15 pounds of muscle. Everybody, let me just say this. I know a lot of non-Sixer fans, and they all say the same shit, basically. It's Chase, round. That's really what it is. But they all, you want old Brian? I say, nigga, take that to your chat with your nut ass team. Because I can't hear it over here, man. At all.
Yeah, no, putting a button on it for me, I agree with everything you said. I'd have run into the haters, but putting a button on it for me, I did, I joked about it at the top of the show, but Draymond's still out there. And Anthony Davis was seen today working out at Villanova. So we'll see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more moves to follow surrounding the Sixers and what the team looks like in the next coming weeks.
Because we got another move or 2 up our sleeve.
Listen, we got a lot of guards.
And Bob Myers. You know what I mean?
Him.
Fuck out of here, Maury. Your claim to fame was fucking nut ass Harden. And guess what? Brian said he looked over there and said, damn, I would like to go home, but they got nut ass Harden. Let me go over here with these niggas. Cheesesteaks, nigga. Give Brian his own cheesesteak. He need a parade for coming here. Fuck it. You know what I mean? And I'm coming for that shit.
For sure. Gotta fly up for that.
Oh, man. So in other sports news, we had some layoffs and firings, or were these just firings?
I guess they were layoffs. I have a problem. Okay, so what we're talking about is the layoffs at ESPN, where, the highly publicized layoff was Ryan Clark getting the news he was getting laid off in the middle of his show that he's on. It was a bad look. And of course, a lot of notable personalities over the years. If you watch sports and ESPN like we do, you know that Cam Newton, who was fairly new, but he got a high profile name, he got laid off as well. Ryan Clark, I just mentioned, Karl Ravech, who's been there for 30 years doing baseball, and not even counting the behind the scenes production team that this affects. They did the layoffs, but again, the Ryan Clark one was the most egregious because he was on a show, they went to commercial, then he was off the show. For me, this news is puzzling because, and I don't know a lot about a lot, but I know ESPN is Disney, ABC, and I know Disney makes a lot of damn money. I don't understand why they need to make these layoffs. Now, given the contract news that's been coming out, it's easy to see like, okay, well, they need to lay these people off to pay Pat McAfee $60 million a year. But it's not that simple to me. I don't know. It can't be that simple to me.
It's not. But like I said, when you first sent it in about Ryan Clark, I felt like he was on the top of the list. They just needed a reason to get rid of that nigga. You know what I mean? Like Ryan Clark is to me one of the respectable guys on the air. Like he keep it a bean, you know what I'm saying? He's for his people, you know what I'm saying? There are some groups that feel like he's biased to African Americans, but how can't you be? There has to be some type of bias, the same way you are with your family. You have a bias for your family. But um, I definitely thought he was top of the list. It didn't surprise me. Thank God that him and Cam Newton have, streams outside of this. So I don't think, yeah, I guess it'll be a little knock to the pocket because ESPN was probably paying a nice piece of bread. But the podcast, they're doing very well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you one that shocked me. Stephania Bell. And I'm a big fantasy football focus fan. When Mike Berry left, I thought that was kind of crazy, but I understood it. But to see Stephania Bell go, I thought that was crazy. Like, and then Bart Scott too. Like, wow. Let me just
Yeah.
say that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no. Yes, Bart Scott and Stephania Bill, other high profile names been at ESPN. Recognizable faces, when they're going to be on. And it again, I don't understand it. ESPN, Disney, they have all the money in the world, but I guess the media landscape is changing, and it is good that, as you said, Cam Newton and Ryan Clark, who did an episode today. I haven't had a chance to
Oh,
watch his episode of The Pivot, but I have seen on the timeline people championing the episode that he did today, where I guess he goes more in depth with how he felt about losing his job at ESPN.
okay.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll watch it and report on it another time. But yeah, I'm glad they do have their own platforms where it's not gonna. I'm sure you losing a job at ESPN, it was reported that Ryan Clark was making $2 million a year. I don't know how much Cam was making. That's going to
Right.
hurt anybody, but at
Yeah.
least you have something to fall back on and be able to uh move forward. And if I don't doubt that if Ryan Clark wanted to, he could find himself a soft place to
Yeah.
land on FS1 if
Yeah.
that's what he wanted to do. So,
Easy.
yeah,
E- does Stephen A. Smith, do you think he could have done something?
not at all.
I believe that
Not
too.
at all. They got
I
him in
don't.
his pocket.
Yeah. Now you threw something else on the sports related.
Yeah, no, I was about to say. So something else happened that I was not prepared for, or I never in my wildest dreams could imagine. I became a fan of a Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
Not Dak Prescott.
Don't be confused, audience. I'm not talking about Dak Prescott. What I am talking about is my man. It's my man now. This is my man now. Tony Romo. Tony Romo was arrested recently for OWI, which is operating a vehicle while influence.
This is a new one.
I was not unfamiliar. I know DUI, I know
Right,
DWI,
right.
OWI. I wasn't really familiar with. However, what made me a fan was the mugshot. I spent 42 minutes trying to figure out what he was high off of because he got that I was drinking older happy gaze on his face, but his face is
Yeah.
like red and flushed. But it's like, nah, nigga, you look like me after I had one of Boston legal gummies, nigga. I don't know what Tony Romo had, but I will
Oh,
say this: he a real nigga to me. Shout out to Tony Romo for getting the OWI. Glad nobody was hurt.
shout out to Tony Romo. He definitely looked like he was on something that was a good fucking time, yo. You know what I'm saying? All right, B. It was a slow music week. I didn't really see anything like dropping to of note, I would say. But one of the biggest things of the week was the YG and Game versus that I stayed up to watch. Now, for those of you that follow the pod and listen to the pod, well, you know that we record on Thursday nights, and now this is the fucking new night of verses. Why Thursday nights? I have no fucking clue. I do not know why they just don't do Friday or Saturday, right? But whatever. And it's a West Coast versus. So, and they niggas. All right. So, okay. So it did not start on time, right? It started probably a half an hour, 45 minutes, I think, after it was supposed to start. And the whole big shit for the start was these niggas pulling up and then shaking hands and then going inside together. Okay. So, B, did you stay up to watch this?
I did not stay up to watch this. I
Smart.
had it on. I had my Apple TV on the TV, ready to watch this versus.
Mhm.
I was all ready. And as you stated earlier, it did not start on time. I waited for about 25 minutes. So had
Are
I
you
hung
really
in there,
saving that?
yeah, had I hung in there for another 10 minutes, I would have
Yeah.
been good. But 25 minutes, I was like, I'm done. You know what? I'll catch it on a replay and I'll catch it on YouTube or something. Now, I did see clips when I woke up this morning that made me feel like, damn it, I wish I would have saw this in real time. The story coming out of it for me, from what I've seen, fuck the songs, the verses, YG1, whatever, fuck all that. Game put on a legendary drunk performance, just starting with the drinking of the Don Julio.
No. Starting with
Okay.
the drinking of the tequila, a la when he was on Drink Champs, he took the bottle and tossed it. He did that first.
Let's see if Game is gonna do it. Come on, everybody.
We're gonna have a different game. He about to be Monopoly in a minute. Oh no.
This nigga's Latino. He gotta stop. He gotta stop. You don't gotta do it. You don't gotta do it.
Here at Drink Champs, we're all professionals. Don't try this at home.
And he knew he was drunk when he came in that bitch. And then he give his man some, take some of this Don. He takes some, give it to me. Nigga. I found out he's a sentimental drunk. All right. Because before every song after that, he gotta get his long monologue about shit. Dr. Dre, Eminem, his nephew. Like, nigga, just come with the songs. Oh my God. Then he start freaking on stage.
Freaking. Yes, those clips have been my favorite. He was, freaking. Freaking on stage, humping the girl, he picked the girl up. He
Nice
was
girl.
doing, a wonderful child of God. He was doing a lot during that verses. I still didn't get a chance to watch it. It was on my to-do list, but again, first topic, LeBron broke, so that cooked everything I had planned for the day. I'll get to that other shit when I get to that other shit, but that LeBron shit. But yeah, so shout out to that versus, shout out to Game. I did see a lot of people complaining about how the crowd wasn't really into it.
Weren't, yo. I tweeted that it must have been a whole bunch of Crips in the crowd because like the people that had the energy were Game and YG for the most part, and some of the people that were with them, because some of them niggas, I got the sense that they didn't all fuck with each other either. You know what I'm saying? And they had to get them off the stage, but the crowd, it was ass, yo. Like, But I mean, I guess I had to be from the West Coast to kind of like feel all the slaps. But you could tell that YG, his catalog is built for a versus platform. Like the type of
Mm.
slaps he got, it's the type to get the party going or whatever like that. Game, he was shitty. His song selection was trash. You know what I'm saying? It didn't resonate the way it was supposed to. Because Game should have done a lot better. But he was damn near like YG hype man. After a while, he was so fucking drunk.
I
Oh
saw a
man.
tweet that said, this is my last point on this. I saw a tweet that said it was listing a bunch of songs that Game could have performed that he didn't perform. And one of my favorite songs, Crack Music from Kanye's Late Registration. I'm surprised he didn't perform that. I love that song. So that's and without seeing the verses, just hearing that, that's a miss to me, but I'm willing to be wrong after I watch it.
Listen, miss for me, hate it or love it. Nigga should have swallowed his pride and did that because that's a winner with 50
He
Cent.
didn't do that?
He didn't do that. Now, let me say this. I stayed up when it got to midnight. I tweeted, all right, East Coast, it's midnight. We can go ahead and check out. Because Game wasn't going to win at this point, and it was
Yeah.
still going. So I don't know how much longer it went after that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't need that verse. I need the never verses, man. They gotta do
Yeah.
better.
Our guy. Well, is he our guy? I don't know. Let me not be too hasty. A guy once revered in the music industry
Oh,
who has since been jailed, some trouble with some baby oil. But anyway, Diddy has gotten into a fight at jail and is now in solitary confinement. What do you think this fight was about?
I hope they wasn't trying to take his butt and he wasn't having it. All right. I hope that's not what it was. I mean, we talking jail, we talking Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But seriously, probably war just some words. You know what I mean? Somebody was probably saying something too outrageous to him. And Diddy is not necessarily a chump ass bull. Not saying he's a gangster, but he's had run-ins. J. Cole, Steve Stout, Drake, right? Didn't he have a run-in with Drake too? So just know he's not a nut ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he might have had to stand up for himself. But like I said, I hope it wasn't about the butt. What say you, B?
That's the more entertaining thing, right? In my mind, it's definitely about the guy said something about I got that good baby oil, or I got something about wide hips. I saw Daphne Joy, something along them lines where, I mean, I know you're a bottom. I seen that. I saw you on the like something where he alluded to, I mean, taking it from Diddy. Don't forget, yes, he's not Diddy will defend himself and will make it known he will defend himself. You can ask the UCLA coach about that. You can Google that with the kettlebell. And we all saw the footage from Halloween where we wasn't 2-Bit looked like he was in a world of trouble. 2-Bit was in a world of trouble.
You're a clown! What's up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up? What's up? You don't like me? Then motherfucker get to it, nigga. If you don't like me, you motherfucking front, get to it, bitch.
Oh, I felt scared for 2-Bit.
It was about he was about to have a long night, not in the way he wanted to. So
Did he win? Did he win the fight?
Did he win the jail fight?
Yeah.
He in solitary, so yeah, I'm gonna give him the W. He won to know in jail fights. Shout out to Diddy.
Stay off Diddy ass, Paul.
Right, for sure.
So I saw you put something on, and it's funny that you put this on because I had seen this, right? Dickheads of the Week with your baby, Sexyy Red.
These niggas, man.
B, who are these niggas?
So the Mallory Brothers are YouTube and they have a Patreon. They are reactors. I don't know if people know, but there is a economy surrounded around reacting to artists who drop music. I'm not for sure, but I do want to give, I think Joe Budden created this economy unintentionally where he reacts to Drake and people look forward to him reacting to Drake. So now you have a bunch of other people who react to albums or all music, and the Mallory Brothers, they're part of that crew. They have a pretty decent following.
Okay.
So this week they decided to, I don't even know what they were they were reacting to, I guess, everything happening at the Nocta Manor with Drake and Sexyy Red. And they went on a really, really weird soliloquy rant about Sexyy Red and how Drake is not doing himself any favors by hanging out with her. And then they brought up how Kendrick said, brought up what Kendrick said, I guess, alluding to when I see you with Sexyy Red, I see two bad bitches. And then it went into them, of course they got grilled online for that. Then they tweeted some stuff that didn't help their case. I think one of them said, she's like an embarrassment for Black women. It was just a really, 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 really awful, awful, awful take. They compared her in the video. They said that Sexyy Red is like the FUBU jersey to Drake. It was just really, really shitty commentary and just shitting on Sexyy Red. However, I am glad that the community did jump on their ass and let them know we ain't standing for that. And y'all niggas are some goofs, because it was really, really goofy. The things that they said, trying to disparage Sexyy Red, which is surprising because, I watched enough of their videos and reactions to know that they're huge Drake fans. So to do that was
kind of
really,
weird.
really, really, really goofy.
Listen, man, I think I like Sexyy Red, right? I bang with her. I think she's nice looking. All right. I wasn't on that train before, but I see the appeal, right?
Welcome.
I also gotta say, Sexyy Red's music and her subject matter, and I hate to go there because I listen to some violent type of music and things like that, but remember how she came into the game. Like, I did not even think this was a real song. I thought this was a parody, but yet it was real. My booty hole's brown. You know what I'm saying?
Pussy pink, booty hole brown.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised she's still around. I know the Drake cosign, the Cardi B cosign really solidified her, but I am surprised that she's still actually like relevant to this day. I thought it would be like she might have one album and then she still be making music, but not like this. So yeah, I don't agree with all the shit that they said. It was really some nut ass shit for sure.
I don't have a problem with anything you just said about Sexyy Red, and I don't disagree with a lot of it. But to take it, comparing her to a FUBU jersey like those goofballs did, that was a way out of line. And
I just thought it was a bad look. I think he look at Sexyy Red like a FUBU jersey. Yeah. Like, she like a FUBU jersey to you. Like, to her, she like something that like enhances your blackness. Yeah. Because I can't think of any other reason for you to have her around besides she the ghetto girl. You know what I mean? And you want to have a ghetto girl around because it adds to... I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing that I can only size it up like that. And niggas are trying to say that you
and that's the thing, yeah. We're not trying to say you not black. It's just something that's weird that why are you so invested?
For them to try to defend it afterwards, just say sorry, bro. Terrence and Terrell, just say sorry and move on. Don't go out like that.
And she
like, or maybe that, or maybe they was hating at the opportunity she get to be hanging around Drake. Because like I said, they are, right? Yeah, they are fans.
Speaking of nut ass niggas, Charleston White Now here's a nigga that just stays in the news. You can pick a story about him. But most recently, he was in Houston. And in the backyard of Jay Prince. And the first reports were that he got shot. Right. And I'm like, oh shit, this nigga got shot. It was eventually going to come. But then you see that he didn't get hurt and he actually didn't get shot. They pulled up on him, screamed some shit out the window, and was out. And this nigga go right to the internet.
I went to 5th Ward by myself, and a nigga wouldn't even take a plane get me. Not only did they shoot at the car, they called 30 niggas. Mob ties. Mob ties. Them niggas showed up 30 deep, and all they wanted to do was to plead with me to apologize to James Prince. James Prince, fuck your mama, nigga.
Now granted, these are words, okay? So he's not physically harming anybody. However, he is inciting some shit. He is instigating the fuck out of some shit. And talk about he the baddest nigga on the planet. But yet, I'm going to go to the FBI, though, and put this on record. All right? I want this on record about Jay Prince. Talking about his mom, and I don't wish harm on nobody, okay? But
he might need to be slapped around a little bit.
A little more than that. Oh, yeah. Slapped around with an instrument.
Yeah. Right. Slapped around with an instrument of crime a little bit. Yeah, that video, I did see the video of him going off about Jay Prince and mob ties and this whole thing. It looked really, really clown. It just looked like supreme clown behavior. I don't even have much to offer on it. It's just
nigga, I'm scared of mob ties. Okay.
It's cloud, yeah.
About them.
Yeah. It's a little cloud chasey to run right to the internet, and it makes me question your motives. Like, are you trying to monetize this opportunity? Did you pay them niggas who did this just so you could blame it on Jay Prince and like create some buzz? Like, what was the purpose of this? I don't get it.
Rollout, B.
Everything is a rollout. Shout out to Officially Ice.
Shout out to Officially Ice. All right, time to get into them shows, B.
Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.